Transformation tools allow you to select multiple objects or elements within a sketch in order to mirror, scale, offset, translate, rotate, or create symmetric geometry. They are located under the Sketch section. For example, let's select Mirror. Look at the lower left corner of your prompt. Select the set of elements to be duplicated by symmetry. Meaning, go ahead, click the left mouse button and drag a box around the elements that you want to mirror. Next, either select a line, an axis, or a construction line to mirror them. To create symmetry within your sketch, go ahead and select the Symmetry tool, and this basically will allow you again to select the lines that you want to make symmetric, and you can select either an axis, a line, or a construction line, and notice now it doesn't mirror it but simply transforms the lines to the other side of the selected line that you want to make symmetrical to. Another transformation tool is the Translate tool. Go ahead and select that, and you notice you have a translation definition dialog that appears. In this, it allows me to duplicate a line or set of lines or elements, and allows me to duplicate more than just one instance. I can set the number of instances in this box here by selecting the up arrow or down arrow. You simply select a geometry that you wish to translate. Notice you get a tools palette, and now you're going to select a start point. I'm going to go ahead and select here, or you can place a horizontal and vertical value within their proper boxes. But I'm going to select in the graphic window, and now I'm going to move the length, and I can also place that value in the length box as shown there. And then where I feel that this is a good place to place these translated lines, I simply click the left mouse button, and now I have translated the selected lines with 2 instances. Next, I'm going to use the Rotate to rotate elements or lines. The rotation definition dialog appears, and I'm going to select the lines that I want to rotate. Simply draw a box around them, and now I'm going to place the center point of which I want to rotate these lines. I'm going to click the left mouse button within the graphic window, and now I'm going to click the left mouse button and move the lines to the direction I want. And notice I can have more than one instance. And once I'm happy with the way I want them rotated, I click once more with my left mouse button, and then they are created. To scale these lines or elements, I'm going to select Scale. The Scale definition dialog appears, and next I'm going to draw a box around the elements that I want to scale, and it's going to ask next for the center point to which I want to scale my lines about. You can either select center point for the horizontal and vertical and place values in them in the tools palette, or you can freely use the cursor to place that within the graphic window. Once you've placed that, now move your cursor out to scale your lines either inboard or outboard of the original lines that you selected. You can also place a value in the scale box located here. Simply select the left mouse button, and now you have the scaled lines. Finally, I'm going to use the Offset tool, and this will allow me to offset my lines or elements. I'm going to be using the point propagation option under the tools palette, and I'm going to draw a box around the lines that I wish to offset. And notice now we have a new tools palette box, and it'll give me a position to create the offset either inboard or outboard of the original lines. And I can place a direct value of horizontal and vertical numbers. I can also set my offset, and I also can set the number of instances. Now, and you can see here that I have a light dotted line that allows me to see where the line will be placed. I'm going to go ahead and select there. And notice that now my selected lines are offset. Let's go ahead and try that one more time, except I'm going to add on another option. And that add-on option is both side offset. Now, selecting that will allow me now to set an offset inboard as well as outboard of the original lines, as you see here. And I can also place a number of instances that I want to offset. But for here, we're just going to use the 1. And I'm going to select about here, and notice now I have an inboard and outboard offset from the original line selected. And those are transformation tools.